What's up, FPL gaffers? Welcome back to my channel. Apologies, I could not upload a video yesterday. I was stranded in Pisa due to thunderstorms and work. So I really do apologize. But I am here today with my game week team that I'm going to set up as for this game week. Before that, I would like to thank everyone who's been following, who's hit the subscribe button, sharing, and liking the videos. If you're new around here, please do smash that subscribe button. If you get to the end of the video and you find this content helpful to you and your FPL teams, please smash that like button as well. Now, without any further ado, let me jump into my team for this game week. Remember, guys, the deadline is today, so do not forget to make your teams and submit the squads. The deadline is at 6:30 p.m. UK time, and if I'm not mistaken, it will be at 11 p.m. Indian time for those watching from India. So, to take you through my team, I have gone with Dubravka in goal, only because they're playing Sunderland, and that too, it's a home match. It could be like a championship derby, the two newly promoted teams facing each other. And I think Dubravka being at home might have a role to play in this game, especially because they came up against such strong Tottenham side and got battered in that match. Now, I've also kept Robert Sanchez in goal because you will see that I have Jared Bowen in the team. With Chelsea, they're still not up to the mark because of the Club World Cup and not having a proper preseason. I think it's going to be a match where anything could happen. So I will take a chance and play Dubravka in goal because if not, when else can I play Dubravka? Mostly I will be going with Robert Sanchez, but this game week it's going to be Dubravka in goal. Moving on to my defense, I'm going with Mickey van der Ven again. Also because I have Bruno Fernandes in my midfield, I don't want to play Anderson. So I've chosen Mickey van der Ven. They're coming up against a strong informed Man City side. Of course, Tottenham themselves are in form, and there are more chances of the DEFCON points for Mickey van der Ven more than the clean sheet points. My next defender is going to be Nico Williams, and they come up against a Crystal Palace side where Nottingham Forest and Crystal Palace will go head to head. It could be a goalless draw as well. That's what I want personally, because if you see, my next defender is Mark Gehi, and I'm hoping that for my FPL team's sake, this is a 0-0 draw, but it's going to be an entertaining match and one to watch, especially because what happened with the teams in the European competitions, where Crystal Palace got dropped down to play the Conference League, while Nottingham were promoted to play the Europa League. Moving on to my midfield, I've gone with Mohamed Salah again. Like I said, I am always afraid to go against this FPL legend. And if he scored in the last game, why change a player's captaincy who is in form? Next up is Cole Palmer with a point to prove. I'm expecting a lot more from Cole Palmer. Hopefully, he plays in the position he enjoys the most so he can get us some FPL returns. He's in a lot of people's teams. So I think it's about time that Cole Palmer starts gaining us the FPL points, because if not, this could be his last appearance in my team till I see that he starts scoring or gaining us any more FPL points. Next up, I have Bruno Fernandes. Well, from what I watched in the last match, I think Bruno Fernandes, Matheus Cunha, and Brian Mbomo will be good picks in FPL. They do like to get on the ball and create something, so that's why Bruno Fernandes for me is on penalties as well. A bit more expensive than Brian Mbomo and Matheus Cunha, but of course justifies it because it looks like he will be on penalties. Next up is again Kieran Dewsbury Hall. Not made much of an impact in the game against Leeds United. Of course, they lost their opener, but I'm looking forward to having Dewsbury Hall in my team. They play Brighton at home, and hopefully he can come up with some returns for me. With my attack again, the trio of João Pedro playing West Ham away. Alternative, Alternatively, I have got Gerard Bowen as well, who is playing Chelsea at home. And João Pedro, I'm looking for him to start gaining those FPL points, especially after I saw his performances since he joined Chelsea. With Gerard Bowen, the reason I have kept Robert Sanchez on the bench is that Gerard Bowen could do anything at any time. If West Ham do score, it usually is Gerard Bowen. I get nervous when I see a notification coming in from West Ham, especially because it will always have either Gerard Bowen as a goal or has an assist to his name by them. And in my final striker spot, I have gone with Ollie Watkins. Of course, not impressed with Aston Villa in the last game. The red card due to Cons are not helping either. But they were a bit slack on the ball because every time they got the ball, they would lose it very cheaply against a strong Newcastle side. Unfortunately, Newcastle didn't punish them, and Ollie Watkins came up with a blank in the last game. Hopefully, that doesn't happen today. Ollie Watkins is on top of his game and can gain us some FPL points. Moving on to my bench, like I said, Robert Sanchez, who plays West Ham away. Then I've got Anderson on the bench, who plays Manchester United at home. That Manchester United side looks stronger than it was last season, which is why I've gone with Anderson on the bench. Again, Potts didn't play any minutes last game week. He's there just to complete my 15-man squad. And finally, Diouf, totally unimpressed with him and West Ham's defense in the previous game. Now, I have run this team through Fantasy Football Hub. If any of you want to join Fantasy Football Hub, they are running a 50% discount. And if you do not win your mini leagues, you will get a full refund on it. But the terms and conditions apply. Now, when I run my team through Fantasy Football Hub and optimize it, it does say that I have to play Anderson in in my defense and keep Mickey van der Ven on the bench. That gives me a team rating of 94%. But because I have kept Anderson on the bench, it is now 93%. And my predicted points, according to Fantasy Football Hub, are 60 points for this game week. Hopefully, I get something above 60 points, and hopefully, it's not a disappointing game week as game week 1 was. And I'm looking forward to this game week, especially because Chelsea are opening the game week against West Ham. Now, I would like to end this video by saying thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've got so far in this video, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button, simultaneously like, share, and subscribe, and help your friends with this video to climb up the FPL ranks and someday get into maybe the top 100k, top 50k. I wouldn't worry about the rank so much at this point in time. It's usually after game week 15 that I start worrying about the rank. Now it's just about getting your template FPL team and then choosing your differentials that you want to go with. Anyways, guys, I'm going to say thank you very much, and I will see you on Monday with my next video showing you how my game week has done. Peace.